And we're off to a job site today. We're going to be installing one Unifi access door, an AI Theta, a couple G4 domes, a couple Unifi U6 professionals. I think we have about 4 of these, and a network rack. This is going to be a multi-day job. Like always, let's say bye to the girls. And this is the IT room that we'll be working in. We already have the rack on, and we have framed it in with 2x4s, as you could tell, and then we put a backboard on. What I need to do, I need to get the first 24 cables that we're going to be terminating. We're going to do it in 24s, and then we'll terminate on a patch panel, and then we'll move to the next 24. After that, we need to put on some door access, some cameras, and then put in all our network gear. So we're now done the terminations on the rack. Unfortunately, I didn't press record. I thought I did, so you won't be able to see that. But we have about 80 jacks here, which was a lot of work in one night. So we're gonna have to put some keystone blanks down here and then put in 6-inch patch cables, as well as connect all our switches with some DAC cables. Okay, and there you have it for the rack. I do still need to put in 2 keystone blanks here, and yes, I am missing screws. I always put the screws in last because I always end up having to take the patch panels out to do some labeling and whatnot. But the majority of these are for data. We have some cameras down here. We will be adding 3 more cameras. Let me go walk you around the building and show you what we've done. So we'll start at the very beginning of the building. Once you walk in, we have a G4 dome camera, and this is going to be capturing the entrance. If we walk inside of the reception, you'll see another camera. If we look up, you're going to be able to tell that there's a little tiny camera right there, and that's the AI 360, and I will show you a view of it in its 360 mode as well as the dewarp. Right behind reception, we have our first access point. And then walking down the hallway, we have another access point which isn't powered up yet. And this is where the network room is. And near the back of the building, this is where our third access point is going to be. And if we look in each one of the rooms, We have done these keystone faceplates with decor straps pretty much everywhere. We have another G4 dome that's going to be going down towards this exit, and on this exit we're going to have Unifi access, which I will show you me installing that shortly here. Now coming to the back, we have another G4 dome, and that's going to be protecting this area, and then we have our final access point. We still do have a couple terminations, as you can see in the wall. In this operating room, we're going to need to use HDMI extenders. So you're going to be putting a TV on the back, and then they have these operating tables, which they'll be using a GoPro. So that's where the HDMI extenders come in play. So now for the Unifi access, I already have a drywall ring on. I'm going to have to cut out the drywall a little bit more, but then we have a Cat6 cable for our reader light. So we'll have to get this cable terminated and on our J45. Inside here, you can see we have a strike cable, so that's our 18.2. And then on the other side of the door, there is another reader cable, which will be for our Pro. We have this electric strike here, which is a 12-volt strike, which was previously installed, so we're just going to reuse it. And that's it for the installation at this office. They did add a couple more cameras, so we're going to be putting in an AI 360 and then 2 other domes, but I won't be able to show that on video as they will have employees and patients in there shortly. But what a lot of people were curious about was the dewarp mode on the AI Theta. So let's take a look at that. Right now you can see that the AI Theta is in the 360 mode, and this is just something previously recorded. Even with recorded footage, we could put it into the dewarp mode. So if you look in the right hand corner, that's what you'd want to press. Now we could either click it with our mouse or we could do it with our keyboard. I prefer doing it with the keyboard, and you could also do this with your Unifi Protect app. So I'm just going to go around in a circle, and this is a pretty good view. So what they wanted to capture was the whole reception area, which I think this is doing great. For the front door, we also have that G4 dome camera, which will catch people coming inside. Now for the Unifi access, we're going to be using UID, and with UID access, you have to turn the access controller off in your UDM Pro or your UDM SE. The client wanted to be able to use their phones to unlock their door, and it does work great. And that's going to be it for this video. We had pretty much everything that Unifi offers except Unifi Talk and Unifi Connect. Unifi Talk did just come out in Canada about a week and a half ago, but this client already went with a different vendor for their phones. If you have any questions about this video, leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. All right, thanks.